Stop overthinking and start speaking English. The secret to fluency. Hello, everyone. If you're here, it means you want to learn English, improve your speaking skills, and finally feel confident while speaking. But let me ask you something: how many times have you thought, I'll start speaking when I'm fluent? Or, what if I make mistakes? If this sounds like you, then stay with me till the end. Because today, I'm going to tell you the secret to learning English fast, effectively, and without fear. First things first, learning English is not just about memorizing grammar, rules, or cramming vocabulary lists. It's about immersing yourself in the language, making mistakes, and learning from them. Think about how you learned your native language. Did you start with grammar books? No. You listened, you imitated, and you gradually started speaking. The same rule applies to English. One of the biggest mistakes learners make is waiting for the perfect moment to start speaking. Guess what? That moment will never come if you keep overthinking. English is not a subject, it's a skill. And like any skill, whether it's swimming, riding a bike, or playing an instrument, you have to practice it to get better. Now, let's talk about confidence. Why do some people speak English fluently, even if they make grammar mistakes? Because they don't let fear stop them. The real reason people struggle with English isn't because they lack knowledge, it's because they lack confidence. If you believe in yourself and just start speaking, you'll improve much faster than someone who spends years learning but never practices. Let me tell you a little secret. Native speakers don't care about your mistakes. Most of the time, they don't even notice them. And even if they do, they won't judge you. Think about it: if someone speaks your language with a few mistakes, do you laugh at them? No, you appreciate their effort. The same goes for English. You might be thinking, but I don't have anyone to practice with. Here's the solution: talk to yourself. It might sound funny, but it's one of the most effective ways to build confidence. Describe your day in English, talk about your plans, or even repeat sentences you hear in movies or YouTube videos. The more you practice, the more natural it will feel. Another powerful way to improve your English is through immersion. Surround yourself with English as much as possible. Listen to English songs, watch movies without subtitles, follow English-speaking YouTubers, and read books or articles in English. Your brain will naturally start recognizing patterns, and you'll begin to think in English without even realizing it. Speaking of movies, let's talk about learning English through entertainment. Have you ever noticed that when you watch a TV show in English for a long time, you start picking up phrases without even trying? That's because your brain learns best when it's having fun. So, instead of forcing yourself to study for hours, find fun ways to learn. Watch your favorite shows, listen to podcasts, or play language learning games. Now, let's address the fear of making mistakes. Mistakes are not failures. They are proof that you're learning. Every fluent English speaker was once a beginner. The difference between those who succeed and those who give up is simple. Successful learners don't stop when they make mistakes. They learn from them. Here's another mistake many learners make: focusing too much on grammar and not enough on speaking. Yes, grammar is important, but you don't need to master every rule before you start speaking. But they communicate just fine. The same goes for you. Instead of obsessing over grammar, focus on communication. Even if your sentence structure isn't perfect, if people understand you, that's what matters. Now, let's talk about consistency. The key to learning English fast is daily practice. Even if you study for just 15 minutes a day, that's better than cramming for hours once a week. Small, consistent efforts lead to big results over time. Make English a part of your daily routine. Listen to a podcast while commuting, read an English article during lunch, or practice speaking for a few minutes before bed. One of the most common questions I get is, how long will it take to become fluent? The answer depends on how much effort you put in. If you practice every day, you'll see improvement within months. But if you only study once in a while, it could take years. The more you use English, the faster you'll improve. Let's talk about the power of mindset. If you keep telling yourself, I'm bad at English, your brain will believe it, and you'll never improve. But if you say, I'm learning, and I'm getting better every day. You'll start to see progress. The words you tell yourself matter. Speak positively about your learning journey, and you'll stay motivated. Another important tip: don't compare yourself to others. Everyone learns at their own pace. Just because someone else speaks better than you doesn't mean you're not improving. Focus on your own progress and celebrate small victories. And here's something that will completely change your mindset: English is not hard. The idea that English is difficult is just a belief. Yes, it takes practice, but it's not impossible. Millions of people around the world have learned English, and so can you. All it takes is commitment, practice, and the right attitude. To wrap up, here's what I want you to remember. Stop waiting for the perfect moment to start speaking, just start now. Surround yourself with English every day. Don't fear mistakes, they are part of the learning process. Speak as much as you can, even if it's just to yourself. Stay consistent, small efforts every day lead to big improvements. Believe in yourself. If you think you can do it, you will. If you've watched till the end, that means you're serious about learning English. And I know you can do it. You are capable, you are smart, and you have everything you need to succeed. So, from today, make a promise to yourself: I will practice, I will improve, and I will speak English with confidence. If this video motivated you, give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends, and don't forget to subscribe for more English learning tips. I'll see you in the next video. Until then, keep learning and keep growing.